guide at StarrySky, and I'm bringing you a video to do with hard-like controllers, or controllers in general, and how to spec your skill points and power points, and to prioritize which innates to get first. So, furthermore, let's go straight to the skill trees, and first of all, we want to prioritize vitalization. So if you're new to the game, the best thing would be to choose a weapon that has at least one of the vitalizations in its in one of the innates at the bottom. Or if you're if you're currently a troller and you're looking to put your next skill points in, you want to go vitalization, then cunning, then dominance, and then you're into your movement trees to get the resistance and breakout masteries. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through all the weapon trees, and we're going to prioritize the cunning. Sorry, not prioritize the cunning, we're going to prioritize vitalization. So, dual pistols. Also at the end, we'll work out how many skill points is exactly needed to maximize all your innates from the skills and your movement. So that's one of the vitalizations. Okay, one-handed. So preferably, if you're a leveling troller and you're new to the game, since there's some vitalization in one-handed, I would preferably start with the one-handed, since you'll be able to do a lot of damage with it as you're leveling through the game. And then up to level 30, you can respec to a ranged weapon. Then two-handed has the last of the vitalization innates. Now we want to go through and find the cunning. Now the reason why we choose cunning over dominance for is because we want as much critical power chance as possible, so the power we give to people has a more chance to crit, and the more often it crits, the more power we give to them. So, bow has some cunning. Now altogether I think there's about 3 innates with cunning, so we've maxed one there. There's one in martial arts. And the final one is in shield. So now we want to go through all of this again to make sure that we maximize all dominance. And the reason I like to do it this for is just so I make sure that I have got all the innates, and it's always worth double checking just to make sure you haven't missed anything. So now we're going for the dominance. Now the reason why I say dominance 4 is because dominance actually helps towards making your shield stronger, it helps towards your power of time, making it last longer, and with your debuffs it gives you more chance for your debuffs to actually work on the boss or ads, and it makes it last longer as well. So we've put 2 of the innates for dominance. Now together I think there's probably 4 innates for dominance. If there is more, I apologise. Or maybe there could be less. So, just to double check, let's go through it all, and we have the cunning, dominance, vitalization, dominance from that one, cunning, vitalization, cunning, dominance, and vitalization. So that means that's all the innates from all the weapon trees. So then we go straight to our movement tree. And you want to make sure we get all our resistance, and most importantly, we want to get our breakout masteries. Because as a controller, since we will have a lot more vitalization than a DPS or any other class, our breakout masteries will actually give us quite a lot of power back. So that's where breakout mastery really comes in handy for us. Okay, so let's put the power points in. And first of all, to make sure though, the straight thing you want to do is you want to go straight to the iconics, and you want to put a power point in Wisdom of Solomon, Intimidating Gaze, and Word of Power. These are your three main ones from the iconics. Then we go straight to support, and we want to get our recharge. And then the rest of the power points we pretty much want to fit in so we can get our debuffs. But the way I spec it is that I spec so I'm able to go as main troller or as a secondary troller. So in the assault tree I've got light claws for power over time, spike weight add control, ram, lightweight in case I'm needed to break terminals or for the crystals and force 1, and whip thrash as my armor debuff. Now from the support tree I have boxing gloves, but you use light claws for your power over time, and I have impact, hand clap. Now these are power points I've just had to put in so I can get light barrier, which is a personal shield. Grasping hands I use for range debuff, to debuff the bosses or add damage output. Recharge, which is to give you and your group mates power. And a point in group shielding, just in case, because it never hurts to have that option. So that's all 15 power points. So then my standard loadout will be light claws whenever I can find them, right in front of me. Recharge. Then I have whip thrash. Now this is a melee debuff. Grasping hand. Then I would personally have a self shield and word of power as my supercharge to give me and my group mates more power. So that is the standard loadout I run. So that's pretty much what we spec into for skill points and power points. So now what we want to do is we want to work out exactly how many skill points it takes to get all of the innates. Now pretty much if I'm correct, then exactly to get all of the innates, which includes your vitalization, cunning, then your dominance, and then go into your movement tree to get all the movement innates. You need exactly 83 skill points to max all troller innates. But if you want to get an extra combo, then you'll probably need 1 or 2 more skill points. But this 83 skill points is pretty much all the bare essentials for all the way down the middle of the tree, and to get all the troller innates and the movement innates. And for the movement ones, it might be worth getting a skill point just to put in for speed drain in case for PvP. Because Word of Power has a cast time, even if you clip it with recharge, it can still catch you, for when they need power now. And speed drain is better for PvP because it does damage and it gives power. So 84 if you want to get speed drain as well. And then afterwards, I should have all my troller gear on. My stats with full T4 and some legendary rings and neck. My stats are standardly of 1300 vitalization and 918 dominance. So guys, I hope this video helps trollers on prioritizing which innates to get with their skill points and for their power points. Now the power points, the way I did the power points for, is literally you can chop and change your loadout to suit the situation. So until next time guys, thanks for watching.